wanted to go over one of our more legacy products, and that is going to be our TJ armors. So I've got this TJ axle here in our shop right now. One of the guys at the shop is going to be building it up, putting it underneath his Jeep. So it's a great time to kind of take a look, go over some of the stuff that we got on here. So right here, first and foremost, you're going to see our TJ truss. Now we do make them for both the Dana 30s and the Dana 44s. So regardless what you got, we've got the parts for you. You'll see right here there is a replacement upper control arm bracket as well. Those are able to be used with either Daystar bushings or Curry Johnny joints. We do have them with both of those options. So it's just kind of up to you on what you want, whether it's more of that factory polyurethane style bushing, or of course the Johnny joint where it's got a little bit more of misalignment and flex to it. That being said, we'll see a lot of people doing like the driver side 3 links as well. Just there's a lot of suspension kits like that for the TJs, LJs, XJs, EJs, all that stuff. So a lot of people will just get the truss, don't need that upper control arm bracket, and instead will just run what they've got over here with the cast mounted diff bracket. Really just kind of depends on what you need, but regardless which route you are going, we do have something to accommodate you. Moving forward, we've got our replacement track bar bracket here. So if you've got a stock track bar bracket that's all worn out, the holes are wallowed, and now it's just kind of moving around in there, this is going to be a great replacement for you. Not only is it much thicker than the factory sheet metal, is what I call it, but it's just going to be way thicker, beefier, and stronger. So you'll see it attaches to the axle tubes right here. It's much thicker and beefier, being 1/4 inch steel. And then right here as well, it does have your replacement sway bar bracket. So that way these things are still going to line up. You can hook up your sway bars. You'll be all good to go. While we're over here, you're going to see these guys right here, which are our inner C gussets. This one isn't actually welded on yet. We do have it welded on the other side. But these are one of the notorious weak points for these axles is the C's, especially on that upper part. Like when you take it off, it's real thin. So what we do is make these gussets to beef up these C's right here, because there's a lot of people, a lot of customers where we're seeing these things will take a hard enough shot and right up in here, they're bending. After that happens, your C's done. Generally, your axle's done as well. And, that's obviously not what you want. So another thing we're going to take a look at is you'll see right up under here, those are going to be our replacement LCA brackets. One of the nice thing about this bracket is you're going to see this built-in skid right there. What that does is protects your joint, whether you've got, a Daystar bushing, in any sort of flex joint, Heim joint, anything like that, regardless what it is. This is going to protect that from taking any shots from rocks or anything like that. One of the other nice things about that skid plate is it offers extra reinforcement and rigidity. So unlike the factory bracket where there's just one piece here, one piece there, it's a fully boxed in bracket. You'll weld the seams at the bottom, and it's just going to give you so much more strength. Plus, you've got that little relief cut right there. You're able to grease all your joints, bushings, anything like that with the Zert fitting in there. So everything's kind of thought of as far as you doing your maintenance. One of the other nice things about our TJ brackets for the LCA brackets is we've got 2 different variations. So the ones you're seeing right here have a 9/16 straight hole. That is what you're going to utilize for anybody with like adjustable control arms, because then you can do all your adjustment as far as alignment with your control arms, and you don't have to worry about the cam slots, bolts moving around, anything like that. That said, if you don't have adjustable control arms, we do have a different variation of this bracket as well. It does come with the cam slot hole and the little horseshoes as well. So with your cam alignment bolts and everything like that, you can still get your alignment squared away. It really just depends on which route you wanted to go. Aside from that, we do have a couple other things that you won't necessarily see on this axle right now. Like I said, this is a stock track bar bracket. If you're doing a drag link flip and need to match the angle of your drag link to the track bar, we do have a raised track bar bracket as well. It'll weld on right here next to the coil buckets. The coil buckets as well, we have replacement brackets too. So if your coil brackets and shock brackets are all rusted off, anything like that, we do sell the replacement brackets for that as well. The nice thing about all these brackets is they're made out of 1/4 inch thick steel. So they're going to be nice, way thick, way beefy, especially compared to the factory brackets. One of the other things that I did want to mention before we wrap this all up is that our Black Friday sale is going on right now. So you need to make sure you head on over to artecindustries.com. We do have a 25% off sale that is going to be running from now until December 2nd. So from now through Cyber Monday, it's going to be a great time to save. It's 25% off all Artec products. Any order over $400 is going to get free shipping. So make sure to go take advantage and save.